Okay, so let's first talk about what is SSO, right? In simple terms, it's simple like I already explained. You are tired of logging again and again across different applications, Slack, Zoom, Jira, and that's where saying SSO comes because it is saving your time and effort. I cannot remember 10 different passwords, right? I even try to I always forget my passwords, which I already have. I always reset. So SSO comes for the rescue. SSO is an authentication process that allows user to access multiple application with one set of login credentials. It is really simplifying lots of things for a developer or for a user. Think it like a single master key using which you can open multiple doors, right? Key components. In any SSO integrated platform, you will see three different terms. User, who is doing the action. Identity provider, like Okta, Auth0. And service provider like Slack, Google Workspace and all. Service provider like, okay, what type of service I'm going to access? Jira, Slack, these are service provider. IDP, identity provider. I'm doing a login with what kind of identity? Who is providing the identity? Let's say I'm doing SSO. I have already logged into my Outlook account, Microsoft account, and I'm doing login to Slack. So Slack is a service provider, and identity provider is my Microsoft account because that is IDP that will provide identity to the Slack application that, okay, this user is already logged into the Outlook account, allow him to access the Slack on my behalf, right? So that is IDP and SP. Why SSO is important? I mean, in daily life, you won't see SSO much in the user facing applications, but when you see B2B or enterprise applications, SSO is really like must. It's used for easily onboarding, offboarding. I don't need to log in. I can onboard any new customer and its existing customer using SSO. One login for all the applications, reduce password fatigue. And if you are reducing the password fatigue, that means I just need to remember my Microsoft account and I can log in different applications. I don't need to deal with the two-factor authentications, passwords, master keys and all, right? Real world example, Outlook, SharePoint, Teams. Once I log in with Outlook, I'm able to log into the SharePoint, Teams. I mean, even the Microsoft apps also interlinked, right? Once you log in with the Google Gmail, you are able to log in with the Google Photos automatically. You can access Google Drive without doing login because you are already logged in to your Gmail account, which is like they are doing SSO. So in traditional login, you are actually using the password and every time. So what we are trying to explain, what is IDP, what is service provider, what is identity provider, and how all these things are connected. So these are the three building blocks in any SSO integration. So we will see, not theoretically, also like end user. Let's say I am using Auth0 for authentication. What all kind of SSO SAML integrations I can do with the enterprise applications, because my applications can be B2B or user facing. So let's take a look on to the coming sections.